what to plant in October. That's right, that's what we're doing. All right, the first three things I have are herbs. All right, so you want to make sure you plant some parsley, put lots of that in the ground. Some people don't know that you can plant that during this time. And you can also do dill. And the third one that you can do is cilantro. That was the one that got me for years. I always planted it in the summertime, but these will work during this time. All right, so don't be afraid to go ahead and put them in. If you look at the stores, big box stores, you're gonna go ahead and see that they're already up, probably in your area. So those are my herbs that I'm going to be planting. Next on my list are my radishes. And along with radishes, I can go ahead and start my beets. All right, now these come up very quickly and you're gonna be harvesting them very quickly as well. So you wanna think about succession planting. I have some in my bucket over there. 2 of them just came up, but I was shocked. I have a potato plant that just came up. I must have had a potato down there, so it doesn't matter because these right here are shallow. I will be able to plant my beets, so don't forget about those. Now I do have brassicas, as you can tell right here, and they're looking kind of rough, so I'm gonna give them some loving in a couple minutes with that fresh rainwater we just got. All right, so I have my cabbage. I want to make sure that when I do cabbage as well, after about 2 weeks, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start another round because I don't want all the cabbage heads to be done at the same time. I want to be them at different stages. And so I have a variety of different things over here, and you can probably see the big leaves are my cabbage plants. All right, so I'm already in the process of starting some new ones so that I don't get them all at one single time. All right, right in front of me, these are my Georgia collards. So I got a lot of people in my family that love Georgia collards, so I gotta go ahead and start another tray of those. So I'm also getting those ready, and in my area it's still fairly warm, but I'm just waiting for the temperatures to drop a little bit more so I don't have pests eating these up because the pests are still out. All right, so just keep that in mind. Now, I have broccoli as well. That's something you can go ahead and plant. And my broccoli looks pretty rough, but that's over on this side right here. So I'm already starting my broccoli. And if you don't want to start your seedlings from seed, you can check out the local feed and seed store. They normally have some pretty great prices. Or you can try to go ahead and sow them in the ground, but I like to go ahead and get mine already started. All right, next one is kale. I always put kale in my garden during this time, and I don't need to plant that many of them because they're gonna take me all the way up until the spring into the summer. And so I will have tons of those if I plant them, so I don't need that many. And trying to see, I mean, look, I do have them labeled. All right, so my kale, I didn't have that many to come up. Shoot, I don't think I got any. All right, so I gotta go ahead and put some more. That might be some kale right there. All right, so I gotta get my kale started back over again. And maybe in the next couple of videos, I'll tell you my little story about kale that happened last year. Whoa! All right, my next one that I have, you can't see it, but this is cauliflower. So I got some cauliflower in here as well. Let me see, here it is right here. You can't really see it over the big leaves of my actual, this row right here. That is my cauliflower. So same thing. And some of you may be wondering, I'm in an area where I'm in zone 8A. So it doesn't get real cold. A lot of these crops can survive all the way through. But if I know if I'm getting very cold, I will get a shade cover. Just like for my lemon trees, I have those big bags that I'll put over my trees. So I will put a link in the description of what I use just in case if it gets to be super cold. I want to make sure that I protect my investment so everything doesn't go to a waste. So you can check for that down in the description. Now, carrots. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to plant my carrots this year, because you know my carrot box has been taken over by the voles, and so I got to go ahead and dig all that up because they still running around here. So when you plant your carrots, just make sure you keep them nice and moist. And I have a video that I put at the end that has a little trick to make sure that you get successful germination. All right, I may put some in a bucket. I may decide to do that. We'll see. But don't forget your carrots. Now, I didn't plant this last year because I was running out of space. Arugula. You can go ahead and plant your arugula as well. And I'm going to go ahead and tie spinach along with that. But you have to be careful. Right now, it's still about 80 degrees. I can't put my spinach out there because it will bolt time I put it out. So you want to be aware of your climate. Even though you can plant it in October, you just got to wait until it cools down. And right now it's not cool. That's why I'm in the shade. But I want to make sure I have my arugula ready, as well as the spinach. Now I'm just looking for the temperatures to drop down a little more before I start to put everything out. That's why these guys are still on the inside. Now, lettuce, talking about temperature. I've been meaning to get my lettuce in, but there's no way in the world I'm going to put it out unless I can provide a shady area. But chances are when the sun comes on the other side of my house, I ain't gonna have to worry about that. But I'm waiting for the temperatures to drop a little bit more. Hopefully these will grow up a little bit taller. Then I can go ahead and put them out. And you want to make sure that you succession plant as well, depending on what kind of lettuce that you have. So that I like to take the outer leaves off so that I don't just chop the entire head off. Some can regrow back, but that's why I like to have a lot of this so that I can just pull a little off each plant and I'll be good to go. Now you see me with this tray. You probably saw me plant a lot of my onions. I'm still in the process of planting more onions. I'm gonna try to do some today. Now I'm not gonna put these in the ground just yet because I'm down south. I can't overwinter my actual onions, and you should see the inside of my pantry because I still got lots of onions because I did it during this time right here. Now, the reason why I'm telling you this is I'm about to sow some more of these seeds. And so I will probably put them in the ground after my first frost. My first frost, I probably got another month. So that's when I'm gonna put my garlic. I'm gonna put my garlic in 2 weeks after my first frost. Right now, my garlic is in my refrigerator. I'm getting it to try to trick it for the chill hours, so it'll be nice and chill, so that when it comes out, it'll already be acclimated to that type of weather. That's something to think about. Also with that, you can plant leeks. Now I haven't really planted leeks before. I tried it like just by throwing seeds out to see what any take. But just like my onions, I need to do these inside. So I'm actually going to go ahead and sow some of these today inside along with my other onion seeds, because I'm gonna have loads of onions. It's gonna be great. All right, so here are some of the things that you can go ahead and start in your garden or start them in your home if you're in an area like mine, so that you will be ready when those temperatures are nice and cool. You can go ahead and put things out. All right, I know some have already put things out, but I want to make sure I stay away from all the bug pressure. Now, here's a thought, that if you want to go ahead and start putting some things out that you know that won't bolt, you can go ahead and get some of those covers that I talked about earlier, and then you can keep the pests off of those. You never know. I may try to do that. I don't know, but that's just a thought. All right, so here are the things that I'm going to put some things that you're growing down in the comments so that everybody can know, and maybe it's something that I omitted and maybe something that I haven't tried that I may want to try. All right, so this is Bear Brown. I'll see you next time. Check out the next video. I'm sure you'll like it.